Hola amigos, today we're going to be making sopa de estrellitas or Mexican star pasta soup. This is a quick, easy, budget-friendly recipe that's perfect for the whole family. It's something I grew up eating and one of my favorites. We're going to start off by making the tomato salsa, and that is made with roughly chopped roma tomatoes, some roughly chopped white onion. We're going to add that to a blender along with a couple of garlic cloves, and then we're going to add just a splash of water to get the blender going and help everything blend well. Now, my tip is to always choose Roma tomatoes that are soft, ripe, and juicy because this will give you the best tasting, juiciest salsa. And just blend that until it's nice and smooth. Then set that aside. And then in a medium pot, we're going to heat up some oil. I like to use olive oil. You can use whatever oil you like. You're going to pour in your pasta and stir it just to help the little pasta shape get nice and coated with the oil. And what we are doing here is called toasting the pasta. This is a very common thing we do in Mexican cooking, and it's to help the dishes get like another level of delicious flavor. And we cook this until the pasta is nice and golden brown. Be careful because it can burn very quickly. And this gives the soup like a nice nuttiness to it. It's so delicious. Then you're going to very carefully pour in your blended tomato salsa. Mix that well. And I like to add a splash of water to the blender cup to get all the little bits of the salsa out. Again, mix that until it's nice and well combined. And you're going to cook this over medium low heat for about 8 to 10 minutes or until the majority of the tomato salsa has been absorbed. And once that happens, you're going to carefully pour in your vegetable broth. I like to use low sodium broth. And also I like to add some fresh sprigs of cilantro. The cilantro is optional, but gives it a good flavor. Then I add a little splash of salt and mix that. We're going to cover the pot and cook this over low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the pasta has completely cooked through. You can check this now and then just to make sure it's not overcooking and getting too soft and soggy. And then it's time to serve. You can serve this however you'd like. There are many different ways. My favorite is to pour the soup into a bowl, and depending on what I have in my house, this day I had fresh avocado, some fresh vegan cheese, and a little bit of cilantro. And I always love a big squeeze of fresh lime juice in my sopita. And I always mix that until everything is nice and well combined. If I have vegan crema, I will also add that to the soup. Sometimes I add jalapenos. It's whatever you have. Now, one of my favorite things to do with sopa is to take corn tortillas, and roll them up like this, like a cigar, and dip them into my soup. And, take a bite of that and a scoop of the sopita, and it's just so delicious. A lot of people like to serve sopita with crispy fried tacos. You can do potato tacos or refried bean tacos, whatever you like. I have both of those recipes already on my YouTube channel. You could also add some protein by adding some garbanzos if you'd like. That's it, amigos. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Let me know in the comments and have a beautiful day.